So what's your take?
Indoor routes were way better when they were set with color-coordinated tape than color-coordinated holds.
100% disagree. The old way of setting with colored tape gives me a headache.
The holds at that time were more, the problems and routes were more condensed on the wall, less spread out. And it looked like a spray wall, so you could like mess around with the climbs and play like add-on better and really practice.
Right, I feel like it's really practical for training, right? Because you have a spray wall basically. Because for people who don't know, back in the day it was a sea of rainbow colored holds, and then you had a sea of rainbow colored tape.
Yes.
And essentially you'd have to ignore the color of the hold and just focus on the colored tape.
Yes. You really had to focus on your movements, the beta, and really memorize what you're doing. And it also got me to read routes too better, in a sense of like, okay, like just looking at a climb, I can read the beta.
Right.
And I think that got me to learn that.
My issue is just that back then there was a sea of rainbow colored holds.
Yes.
And then you add on a sea of rainbow colored tape.
Yeah.
And I'm holding on desperately on this tiny crimp. And I'm trying to locate the next tiny crimp, and I have to cognitively ignore all the colored holes that are right in my face.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find the hole, and it's like finding Waldo.
Yeah.
You know, it's giving Where's Waldo? I love Waldo, but I want to find Waldo in the big books with the flippy pages.
Yeah.
I don't want to be finding Waldo on the crux of my climb.
So something funny we used to do is the coach would have like a laser pointer, and like we would have a laser pointer. If you're looking around, like where's my foot? We would just have the laser pointer, like there it is.
Right, because you didn't know where it was. You had to memorize.
Yeah. Yes. When you're first trying the climb, but even before you even went on the climb, you had to like memorize.
The route setters did a great job of setting back then and today as well. But the spray wall back then, the randomness of colors, the rainbow, it just looks ugly, respectfully. I feel like the route setters got together for a nice cozy movie night, ate way too many Skittles, showed up to the wall the next day in the morning, an empty wall, and then just vomited all over the wall. There's no coordination to the chaos.
Even though it might have looked ugly and chaotic, there was a purpose to the setting.
I get the idea. I guess just back then, the color of the holds just
Didn't matter.
It didn't matter. They were just, we want to see pretty things.
Yeah.
Anything else on your mind?
Beef jerky is the best crag snack.